Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A 1 pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Here tonight, the center fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going, he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In box, Gene Segura.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. One away and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So striding forward now, Kyle Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Seager
fouled back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Nelson Cruz, the head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that field to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Yonder Alonso goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Standing in, Mitch Haniger will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding in, Ben Gamble. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They trail. Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he is in there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cano is there for it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they lead on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Robinson, Cano.
This pitch is popped up. Seager is over. 1 away. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Right fielder, Mitch.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
And he lays off there 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this is fouled at the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
First baseman number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And there's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Mike Zunino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Coming in is Haniger. He's got it 1 away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. One and 0 pitch on the way. Grounded to the right. Alonso is there. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Segura has it, and they get the force for the second out. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Well, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that. Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ben Gamel.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the 1st strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Called strike 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1-2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Well, no surprise. Another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. Mariners, they've got a lot of hits.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Kyle Seager is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Haniger is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strike. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gerard Dyson is retired to start out the 7th. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Haniger. And that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's stepping in and ready for another shot. Guillermo Heredia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Gamble sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Pitch popped up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, The shortstop.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Paxton steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. But they're on. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Kyle Seager.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
This ball will be chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here comes the 2nd baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. Erasmo Ramirez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one after a base hit.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Haniger is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Snap throw from the catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you want
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he's safe. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. M's. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Alonso will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Batter number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done so.
Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. James Paxton is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's a Now from the district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Sinking liner toward left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to.
Into the box now, number 35, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Forsythe has it, and a rather easy first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Nelson Cruz
starts him with a good rising fastball. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one.
For the White Sox, third baseman, number 5.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just getting started here in Seattle. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2-2.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So here is Avisail Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And the inning is over. Man left for the White Sox. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
3-1. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners come up. Stepping into the box, number 30. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 30.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Matt Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Davidson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Matt Davidson is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gamble on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1.
Mitch Haniger.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 30 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Under it here is Seager to make the play. One gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Standing in, number 41. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Ball one.
1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Two 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike two. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready for another chance? Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back. Runners off for second. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Zunino is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Moncada ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Abreu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jose Abreu
sends that one out of play for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A man left. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 22.
Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Number 41 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting
at the plate, Nelson Cruz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Ball 3. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The payoff pitch one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one misses way inside.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hits this one hard the other way. Sanchez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box now, number 41. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Now the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
1 strike.
Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a soft liner. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-1 delivery. He's running towards second. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's a high pop-up. Segura is there for it. And that retires the side. White Sox leave one. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Mitch.
Late that time for a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Yonder Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Mike Zunino will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1 and a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Zunino is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Ben Gamble comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
So it was a strikeout looking there.
The center fielder, number 1. Joe.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Anderson picks it up, so they do get their first hit, but their first. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
3rd baseman number 15.
Ready for another chance.
Seager.
Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
On a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was